Hello, I am Burningstone on LOTRO Gamers, the LOTRO wiki of the web, and I am here with the Burglar in a nutshell. I did a couple scenes at the beginning showing a couple of things that the burglar can do, and I'm just going to kind of explain what the burglar is and what the burglar does. Now, the burglar is pretty much what I like to call the crit master. When being a burglar, you want agility as your main damage skill, because it increases your melee offense rating, your ranged offense rating, and your critical rating, and your parry and evade rating. It upgrades a lot of stuff that you want to be with a burglar. As a burglar, if you upgrade your agility and make your agility your highest things, you will take down a monster that is like 3 levels ahead of you just because of how much crits you do. When you are a burglar and you do get crits, from what I know, I'm at level 23 right now. I won't show past 23. You gotta kind of figure that out on your own. From what I can see, getting a crit gets you the ability to use this skill and this skill, which then do even more damage than some of your other skills. Like that. So you do multiple combos. It's really cool. One thing I forgot to mention about the burglar is that it is like the thief or assassin of LOTRO. You have, not only will you be able to discover people who are in stealth a lot better, but you can go in stealth as well. Now this is so cool. You're able to sneak behind and do more damage from behind against enemies. I mean, let me just show you really quick. You go into sneak and you become almost transparent, and it is absolutely ridiculously hard for enemies to be able to see you. You can then also use skills such as diversion to change which way the enemy is facing, so he's always facing his back towards you. You can do skills that make you can figure out their weakness, and then when you do finally attack, you'll do tons of damage. Also, with your skills, you're able to evade pretty much almost anything. This skill allows me to do a 50% chance evade. And see, I'm evading like more than half of the attacks thrown at me. And it's really helpful when it comes to playing as these guys. Let's finish that guy off. At level 23 at least, you have 3 different stances: the Gambler, the Quiet Knife, and Mischief. Those 3 right there do different things depending on which one you are in. Gambler gives you a plus 5% bonus on gambles. Not quite sure what those are yet. I'll have to maybe get back to you on that. And then Mischief is based on tricks, such as Dust in the Eyes. This lowers their miss chance, or their hit chance. This lowers their hit chance. And then also something like Trick Disable, which not only does damage, but it also doesn't just do damage, it slows them down so that you can then get behind them and do even more damage, and it's hard for them to turn, and you can get behind them over and over and over again. So that's what the tricks do. Another trick is like Riddle, which is, let's say you have 2 guys, but you want to go one after the other. Or let's say you want to escape faster. You click on Riddle, and what it does is it puts them into a 30-second daze with a 100% chance of breaking it on damage after 2 seconds. But that 30 seconds is quite a long time, and he just has to stand there and look like he's staring at his own feet, and you can just automatically start running, and you're totally fine. Another thing you can do, another trick is Startling Twist. If you use a trick, You then can minus the trick off of him and stun him again for a couple seconds. You can also do instant crits skills, which make your next attack an instant crit. Yeah, so Startling Twist can be very helpful at times too. Another one good skill is Safe Fall. You actually can stop falling damage and not break your leg. Of course, I wasn't jumping up high enough for me to even break my leg, but anyway, you kind of get my drift. You can also track treasure boxes, which then show you little tiny treasure boxes around camps that you can then find and loot. Another really good thing is about the Burglar, which is so useful, is they can start fellowship maneuvers at will, which are high attacks, high damage, that are done by multiple fellow members. Let's go on about the Burglars' traits. Probably the best virtues, let's see, would be ones that put up agility and might. Can't find them all very quickly right now. But anyway, you get my drift when I mean that. The races are usually done by, are only playable by hobbits and men. And the class traits are the Quiet Knife, which focuses on getting more and more crits, doing more and more damage. The Mischief Maker focuses on your tricks, like Riddle, and the Dust in the Eyes, and Disable, and all that kind of stuff, improving them. The Gambler focuses on your gambles, which, like I said again, I'm not quite sure what they are. I think it's the bonuses that you get for using your type of weapon, but I could be wrong. And then the Legendary, you'll just have to figure out on your own and get the traits and everything and see what they do. And, well, that is pretty much the Burglar in a nutcase, or nutshell. If you have any more questions, put a comment on the video, and I will try to answer every single last one of them. Anyway, this is a Burglar in a nutshell. And we hope that this video was educational to you, and we hope that you maybe eventually choose a Burglar as your first character, your main class. I ask you would please subscribe to this channel, because we are here to help the people who don't like reading and like watching videos. This is Burningstone, signing out.